everyone, I've got a sort of haul for you today. I'm not calling it a haul because it's basically everything that I've bought over the last 4 months or so. I've just been sort of collecting it all because I wanted to show you first, but it's in this great bag here. And the weird thing is I don't feel like I've done much shopping, but obviously the evidence is here. So I'm just going to take you through my latest purchases. Really, it's a what's new in my wardrobe. These started in the January sales. No, I'm going to have to go in reverse order because obviously my latest things are on the top. So first of all, we've just come home from a weekend in Cornwall and popped into Marks and Spencer's in Truro and bought this hat. We saw them and we thought, oh, that's quite sort of a bit Agatha Christie, a bit 1930s, 1940s-ish, and I really like it. I'll be honest, it was Chris that sort of encouraged me to buy a hat because it's very Instagram, isn't it? It's very sort of traveller Instagram, so yeah, I like it. So I bought myself a hat. So that's for my vintagey style outfits. Also from Marks and Spencer's, I bought this yellow dress and I absolutely adore this. And I can't remember whether it's like a dress that I had as a child or like a dress that my mum had when I was a child. It's this beautiful, cheerful yellow colour and it's basically a very peasant-y, billowy, hippie-ish sort of 1970s style dress, and it's even got like these sort of billowy short sleeves. And I just flippin' love this, and to be honest I never thought I'd ever wear yellow. I know this sort of mustard tone of yellow is very in fashion and I see it at all the shops and I've just always walked past it. And then I think Rain said to me the other day that she thought it would suit me, and when I saw this dress I thought, oh, it was so sunshiny, and I feel like we need to pretend it's sunny even though it isn't. Our spring has been absolutely rubbish so far this year. We did have a couple of nice days in Cornwall, but generally speaking, if we want some sunshine yellow, we're going to have to wear it. So here's the dress on. Please excuse the creasedness, all of these clothes, I'm afraid. I've just been squashed in the bag as you've just seen. This is it. It's so pretty. I love it. It's so sort of loose and comfortable. I can just totally see myself wearing this the entire summer long. Also in Truro we went to the Primark because I bought this and then I realised, and all I had with me was a black bra and I wanted to wear it that day, and it was, the fabric is just that little bit too see-through, so I didn't want to spend a fortune on a skin coloured bra just to wear that day. So I popped in Primark to get a skin coloured bra, which I did get. I'm not going to show you, but £2 for a very basic t-shirt bra. I'll admit there is not much support going on and I'd be very disinclined to wash it, but it did the job. It was comfortable, which was a pleasant surprise considering I do struggle to find nice comfortable bras. And while I was in Primark I said to Chris, look, don't let me be tempted to buy anything here because I'll be honest, I don't have great experiences with Primark. Just the sizing is never good. Pattern makers for Primark don't tend to manage to up the sizes properly for the bigger sizes, I think. But sadly I was tempted by a few things. The first being this rucksack. Again, this was a real spur of the moment choice. I haven't been looking for a rucksack, but it's a really gorgeous colour. It's got this nice sort of roses pattern in the faux leather, and I just thought this colour would go with absolutely everything. And again, I'm afraid this was a bit of an Instagram purchase because just a rucksack just looks much more travel bloggery than a normal shoulder bag, so I decided to buy a rucksack. I haven't worn a rucksack for years. I honestly don't remember the last time I did. And then when I swapped my things over to it that day, it is so much more comfortable on the shoulders, isn't it, when you can spread the weight over 2 shoulders. But it's a pain to get your National Trust card out of the bottom of the bag when you get to the gate. You'll be seeing this in quite a few of my Instagram pictures to come. And then also from Primark, I bought another mustard. This is a bit more, this one's a bit more daffodil yellow, and this one is more of the mustard yellow that's in fashion, or sort of golden yellow. I do like the top to bottom button dresses. I really like them. And this fabric is lovely. It's actually polyester, which was a real surprise. I thought it would be viscose because it feels very, very silky. So I was just tempted. I just bought them. I didn't try them on. I didn't want to face the changing rooms. But there we are. I bought a summer dress in another yellow. This is a first for me. This is the dress on. I really like it actually. It's the first time I've seen it properly in the mirror. And it's much nicer than I thought it was. I was a bit worried that because I've sized up that there was going to be a bit baggy here. I mean, it is a little bit. It's a shame it doesn't sort of fit better here but still be flowy here. I definitely am glad that I sized up so much. I mean, it's still a little bit sort of clingy on the bum. I would rather it was like a bit more flowy, a bit more fabric to the dress. But even though it's quite a dark goldy colour, you definitely want to wear skin coloured underwear with it, otherwise it would definitely show through because the fabric is so thin. I like it a lot. It's funny seeing this colour on me. I don't know if I've ever bought anything in yellow of any shade. It's really funny. And also on the rail next door was this dress, and actually I thought this was perfect for spring. I've been really craving floral clothes. I just had enough of my winter jumpers, which is why I'm in this sort of pastel colours today, but it's really not the weather for it yet. But I picked up this dress because it's got long sleeves, so it's actually something you can wear when it's a little chillier. And I did change into it to get some photographs, which will be on my blog soon, so do have a look out for that. And I was warm enough with the long sleeves. The only thing is, and I didn't realise this because as I hadn't tried it on in the changing rooms and I didn't look in a mirror until I went to the loo afterwards, that this fabric is actually really, really see-through. This is definitely one for skin coloured underwear. Or what I think I will do is style this. I'm going to try this over the top of jeans because, I don't know, it was actually almost a bit too see-through for me to be comfortable. I really do feel like my bum was totally on show. So I might just wear this over jeans or jeggings, or perhaps on the beach. And both of these I just picked up in a size 20 because that's 2 sizes bigger than normal. But like I said, I just find you have to go big with Primark clothes, and I wanted them wafty. I mean, they're still a bit strangely shaped. They still cling to the hips. I wanted more of a flowy dress like the first one. Yeah, so I went up 2 sizes to try and get more of a floaty feel. And here's this dress on. Oh, sorry, this is very, very creased. But yeah, I'm pleased with this. I do like the button down dresses that are in fashion at the moment. The only thing is, I think it's even more important to size up with button dresses because otherwise you do get the gapes. And I've noticed here, if you can see it, but obviously the buttonholes don't quite align with the buttons because it gapes here and it's not being stretched. So luckily I can sit the belt over the top of that. And I've noticed that it's not just this dress. You know, watching other people's Primark hauls, I often notice gapes between the buttons. I guess that's where they skimp on quality. It's a £10 dress. Both this one and the mustard one I think were £10 each. So they're not gonna put that to one side just because it doesn't quite meet perfect quality of the buttons not quite matching up. I don't know, in this light it doesn't look too see-through. I can't see my knickers here, so perhaps it's not quite as bad as it looked. Perhaps it was just particularly in the harsh lighting of the ladies' loos at the National Trust property we were at, so perhaps it's all right. You know, it is a springy, lightweight dress, so you could probably get away with it. I'm just going to go and try it on with jeans and see what it looks like. Here it is with the jeans. I really like it actually. I think because of the slits at the side particularly and the split at the front, I think that really lends this sort of style dress. I think it lends itself to the over the jeans trend and I like it. And it definitely solves the problem of the see-throughness. Okay, next up I did a Jo Brown's order and I just bought this comfy. I knew it was going to be clingy because everything jersey from Jo Browns is clingy. Over winter I've been wearing comfortable dresses with a jumper over the top and thick leggings to keep warm, and I've been really liking that. It's so comfortable and you still feel like you're not wearing like slobby around the house clothes. But so I bought this jersey, this floral jersey dress, with the sole intention of wearing with a jumper over the top, because I don't think it's particularly, it's just that little bit too clingy on my tummy for me to be comfortable. I did go up one size, I got the 18. I'm sort of top end of size 16, so quite often I buy size 18 just to be a little bit more comfy, and I'm glad I did with this. Here's the dress on. It's not quite as clingy to the tummy as I was worried about, but it's I don't know, I'm still not entirely comfortable wearing it without a top over the top. Also, weirdly, it's definitely longer at the front than at the back, and now I know my bum sticks out a bit, but that's quite a difference. And actually this is how I wore it at the weekend. And actually I wore this dress for the first time, and I wore it with this shirt over the top that I had on earlier to try and bring out the sort of spring colours in it rather than the black. And yeah, I think that works nicely. Yeah, I'm pleased. A comfortable casual dress. I'm a little bit, the length is a little long for me. I feel like it's a little bit frumpy, but I can live with that. I am a bit frumpy. Also from Jo Browns, this top. I had my eye on this top for a while. They often bring out the same style in different colours, and I'm glad I waited, because previously it was in navy, and I think navy is not great for my skin tone. It just sort of washes me out a bit. With this dark red colour, I do like this a lot, and I like the tie up. I used to have a couple of tops like this in the 90s, and I just wanted to reminisce. Here's the top. There we are. It's got quite big eyelets that go all the way up. I wouldn't wear this to go out to dinner. It's a little bit on the slinky side. Actually, I think I can just about get away with it in a standing up situation. It looks nice with the skirt actually. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the fabric, but it is ribbed, and I do find ribbed jersey is just 10 times more flattering than your regular jersey, so I am pleased. I think it's alright. Okay, we're now going back to things that I bought in the January sales. During the month that I was in America, I had a particularly crappy day. I just felt awful, and so of course I went online and did some retail therapy, yeah, and bought a few things from Topshop. Now these were taking a risk a bit, because although Topshop do free returns, I wasn't going to be home in time for the 14-day return period, so I'm kind of stuck with these and they are a bit of a wild card. I don't know, you know, when you go shopping, when you're just trying to cheer yourself up, you sometimes buy things that ordinarily I probably would have been a bit more sensible about. But I picked up this cropped, what was I thinking? Velvet sort of boned bodice top with very 1980s sleeves. Now I do love Laura Ashley clothes, and I don't mind a bit of a puffed shoulder if it's just about. I mean, I do have quite wide shoulders, so they don't often look great, but because it's got quite a low neckline, and yeah, like I said, I don't know what sort of a mood I was in. I would never normally pick this up, but I've got it now. It was a bargain, so I will try and find ways to style it that I can actually wear it. Okay, here's the top. I cannot get the sleeves to stay up. Like the shoulders just don't want to stay on the shoulders at all. They just immediately do that. So I would have to, perhaps if I wore a black bra, I could get away with just tucking in the straps, or I'd have to wear a strapless bra. But actually, it's not as bad as I thought. With the height, I've got a skirt. I've just put on an elasticated skirt that goes up to the waist so that I could try something on with it without my belly hanging out. And it's actually, I mean, yeah, it's very, very 80s. I think I might attach a ribbon, or does it come with ribbon? It does. I might actually just cut off. Oh yeah, this could work. I'll just cut off one side of the hanging ribbon and do the same on the other side and tie it in a bow at the back. sort of behind my neck to get that to stay up all the time, because I do prefer it with the shoulders up. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? That would work. Genius. And then, yeah, and then I could just tie it behind the back of my neck and no one would really see that that's what I've done. And you do sometimes get tops that do that anyway. So, yeah, it's actually, I feel quite slim in this because it's boned. It's, I feel like quite slinky. A bit slinky, a bit sexy. I don't think this skirt particularly goes. I think this is too casual. I think because this is this sort of quite plush, rich velvet, I think I could probably need, I don't know, so a bit of a smarter skirt to go with it probably. But I kind of like it. Oh good, I haven't wasted my money totally. Different bra, obviously, but I think it works. I have to admit, these are some things that I had totally forgotten I'd bought. What is this? Is it a top? Okay, this is another top, and this is also in velvet, but not quite as thick as the red one. So yeah, a velvet floral top with a hook and eye fastening down the front. Also a bit of a puffy shoulder, and actually very shiny, very shiny. I like the sleeves. I like the way the sleeves come in at the wrist. And it's got a bit of a peplum going on at the bottom there. All in all, very 80s, and looking in the screen, it looks even more shiny than it does in real life. Again, this is something I probably wouldn't have bought if I was in my rightful mind. I don't know. Okay, here's the shiny, shiny top. I got a feeling this would have probably gone back had I been home in time to do a return. Yeah, it's just too shiny. Just too shiny. I have to say it is looking worse than it is in real life in the camera screen. And it was also really difficult to think of something to wear with it that went. I've got this little sort of rah-rah skirt, which I thought was quite fitting for the style. I thought that went quite well actually. But it's going to be a bit tricky finding things that work. Maybe just like plain black skirt. But even though it's shiny, and I don't think I would, and because it's so fitted here as well that you know, tummy problems. Yeah, I think sitting down it wouldn't be the most flattering of tops, but it's actually really comfortable. I really like this sort of balloon sleeve, and it's quite cheerful, and I do like velvet, so I might actually just wear it at home. I've bought it now, unless I resell it, and I probably can't be bothered to do that. So actually, I think I might just wear it at home. The fabric is very sort of touchy. I'm gonna have to, no, that doesn't sound right. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to stop myself from touching myself, but you know what I mean. Is that sort of fabric. It's actually growing on me. I kind of like it. Okay, also from Topshop. Oh, this is a nice colour. What's this? Is it a dress? I guess a tunic. Ah, this is very spring-like. I like the blue and the pink. Oh, also like bell sleeves. I like that. I'm holding it up and I'm worried it looks a little bit small, and it's quite thin. It's very thin jersey actually, so I'm a bit worried this might be a bit clingy. We shall see. Okay, this is the dress on. It's actually long enough to be a dress. I probably personally would wear it over the top of like linen trousers, or actually jeggings would work quite nicely I think with this. As I suspected, it is thin jersey and it is a bit clingy, but it's alright. So I think ordinarily I would have sized up, but they didn't have the next size up, being Topshop. And actually, also for being Topshop, I am really disappointed in this quality. This jersey is so thin. I mean, you can see my bra through it, and there's nothing I can do about that other than find a bra that matches this colour top. I've got a feeling whether I wear a skin coloured bra like I am doing or a black bra, it's going to show, and this isn't what I expect from Topshop quality fabric, I have to be honest. And it was £34 originally. I would have never have paid that price for something this thin and cheap feeling. So No, a bit of a thumbs down. Again though, I mean it will be fine. I don't know how long it will last. I really like the print. It's really nice and spring-like. So I like it, but I'm glad I didn't pay full price for it, that's for sure. So that's just the 3 things from Topshop. And actually just before we left to go to America, popped into New Look and their sale and picked up just a basic t-shirt. It's got a French word, bisou, which I think means pretty. I'm not sure. I better check that. I'm just always on the lookout for nice, comfortable, not fitted, you know, just a bit baggy t-shirts that aren't men's t-shirts. So, sorry, this is very, very creased, but yeah, a basic that I just wanted to have. Here's the t-shirt on. It's exactly what I wanted, nice and comfortable and loose and still a bit pretty. There's always an occasion where you just want a comfortable t-shirt, and now I have one. Also from New Look, I bought this dress. I'd forgotten all about this. This is a really nice surprise. So this is a see-through dress with I can't remember what it's called, this sort of design where it's a raised, it's like a flock velvet polka dot pattern on top of a mesh. And it does come with a slip to go on the inside, although the slip is such thin jersey. Look, you can see the lights that I'm guessing this dress might still be see-through, but being black you could probably get away with it. Okay, this is the black dress on. I really, really like this. I really do. It's so sort of swishy. I really like the mesh that you can see at the top. I was a bit worried because it's quite a high neck. It was quite difficult to get into, but I think because the underneath layer is low, I think I can get away with having something a bit higher neck than I would normally, and I'd probably just wear a necklace over the top that would hang lower. I was a bit worried also that the lining might have been too short, being New Look and having generally a younger audience, but actually that length is fine. Obviously I'd wear this with heels, and yeah, I really like it. It's very yeah, that was a good find. I think I got this for £12. Yeah, very happy. Right, what else do we have in this bag? Also I bought this in, again I bought it from whilst we were in America that evening, but it was actually from eBay, and I was so thrilled to bits to find this because it's from a brand called JDL, or Jeanne d'Arc Living. They do a sort of shabby chic home interiors magazine, but they also do a clothing range, but it's quite difficult to find and it's quite expensive new. So I was just amazed when I did the search on eBay that this came up. It's a velvet jacket with a few buttons at the front, and it's got this embroidery on the back. It's a nice design. I love this sort of dusky, plummy, pinky, mauvey, lilac-y colour. I couldn't believe it when this came up on eBay and in my size, so very happy to have spotted that. Okay, this is the jacket on. Obviously it doesn't go with this at all. Definitely would need something more dusky in tone to wear underneath for it to go. I really like it. I love the velvet. This is proper quality cotton velvet, and the colour is gorgeous. I'm glad they did velvet covered buttons. I think that's a really nice detail. Overall, I'm very happy, and this is perfect for wearing on a spring day where you're not likely to get caught in the rain, or you've got a good umbrella. And lastly, I can't even remember where this came from. I think it might be Joe Brown's one. Oh, I love these colours. This is so springy. This looks like it's going to be a really nice dress. I would say it's a shame that it's got a polyester lining, a very shiny, cheap polyester lining. It's a very similar design to a dress that I might be wearing this weekend actually, that's got this sort of crisscrossy bit over the bust. So it's almost like a fitted bodice around the waist, and then it flares out like a 50s style dress. And I like the crochet, the blue crochet on the shoulder straps. Okay, last dress, and I actually remember I bought this from eBay as a new with tags item, which is why I didn't return it. I do remember now I have tried this on, and the fit is terrible. It just doesn't fit me. It's tight around here. It's a size 16 by the way, so I would have expected it to be a bit tight, but I probably got it because I loved the print. This blue and pink, they're just my colours, they're just perfect. It's not so tight that I wouldn't wear it, but the problem is that it's the fit here. It's like there's this funny bit that just sort of bit of fabric that sticks forward here. I just feel like I don't quite have the boobs to fit this top. So a little bit disappointed. I think I would have to wear it with a cardigan that would somehow, you know, perhaps disguise that bit that keeps sticking out. And disguise, yeah, because like from the side it's very flappy. It's just really irritating. This bit of fabric that's just like sticking forward, and it's on one side as well, not on the other. There's some sort of fault there, I think. Maybe with a better bra, maybe with like a push-up bra or something, it would fit better. Because it's a shame because I really like it otherwise. If it wasn't for that, it's a really nice print, and I like the fact it comes with this. So it comes with net on the underskirt, so it's already got a bit of puff, so you don't have to wear an extra petticoat with it. That's everything. I hope you enjoyed seeing all my latest purchases. Obviously these things that are from the January sales, I don't know if they're going to be available, but the recent things from Primark and Marks and Spencer's will probably still be in the shops if you like the look of them. But do go and have a look at my blog, whenIgrowupblog.com, because I do outfit posts quite regularly, and I'll always find links to things that are similar in the shops at the moment. So if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please hit subscribe, and also click the little bell button so you get a notification come up on your screen when I upload a new video. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.